Hello, my name is Rasha Singh and I would like to welcome you to my reflection video as part of Master of Technology degree at Federation University. In this video, I'll be sharing with you my accomplishments, highlights of my experiences and growth in this project. So here I would like to describe about my role. So in our project, which was high-web outdoor education high-web builder, I worked as a Scrum Master during this entire project. Uh, as a Scrum Master, I was responsible for making sure that team lives agile values and principles. Along with that, I had to ensure that the team followed the process and practices which the team agreed they would use. Apart from that, I had some other responsibilities such as clearing obstructions and maintaining healthy work environment so that there are no issues in between other team members or with the client or supervisors. And apart from that, I had to make sure that I'm protecting the team from outside infections and distractions. So moving on, here I would like to discuss about the three major contributions which I made to our project. First of all, talking about product evaluation and testing, here uh, I was responsible and because I was a Scrum Master, I had to look after everything. So I had to make sure that we have responsive design while evaluating our product so that it will be easier for a user to use it. So I was evaluating the entire product and I also did testing like because I approached my friend, as you can see here the evidence which I have attached, that I asked one of my friends who is a non-IT user or like he has a basic IT level skills. So I asked him to test the product because uh, we wanted our client wanted uh, a system which will be easier for a non-IT user. So that's why I worked on the product evaluation and testing, where I also rectified the error. So this was the major contribution of mine to our project, which was testing, and it was very important because without testing, no product is complete because any product has many faults. So it was a great help from my friend. So I would like to thank him also. And apart from this, I worked on the user stories where we had two user stories. It was as an admin or as a user. So I worked on the user story as a user where I wanted to make sure these things which I have mentioned. So he will be able to log in, he will be able to modify the design, he can add or remove the data, or he can also create the report separately. And also, apart from creating the reports, you can also export it directly as a PDF or can take out the print of it. And you can also check the database whether everything is fine with it, or he can, because he can see whether he needs to review any of the hazard or control methods. So apart from these two contributions, I also worked on research part for various documentation work and reports, uh, and such as uh, such as I went through a book which was Safety, Risk and Adventure. It's a very famous book, and it was like written by Bob Martin, and it helped me a lot to understand. So I was just able to read the description of it. I had no time to go through the entire book, but I'm so much interested in that book after reading the description that definitely I'm gonna read the entire book in my vacation. So apart from the books, my university friends, who have already passed out from university, they also helped me a lot while doing the research because they gave me idea like how I need to look for the articles online or where can I get the magazines so that I can read about the hiring process. So they were very helpful to me. Uh, and apart from them, YouTube learning. YouTube was a great platform for me and my family. So from YouTube, university friends and books, literatures, articles, I went to everything for doing research for our documentation purpose, especially for the master. And adding on to the three main contributions, I also worked on the coding part of our project, as our backend was Visual Basic, which works along with the macros as demanded by our client. So I have a good hand in Visual Basic because during my bachelor's of computer applications, I had this subject of Visual Basic where I learned all the skills, and it was great to apply those skills here. And during my graduation also I used Visual Basic while creating my project. So that skill also helped me here to use this thing because my other team members just had uh, never used Visual Basic apart from one of my team members. So we both made other two team members understand about how to use it and what are the commands and everything related to that. And apart from that, I also worked on the database. So we had many different things in our database. So in that we had three type of fields, which was activity, gender, and more things. So in that I worked for flat water canine. I had to make sure that everything related to flat water canine, like hazard related to it, risk associated, the level of risk, who is going to conduct it, who is responsible for it, and what control measures needs to be taken about that. So I was responsible for this entire activity of flat economy and maintaining its database. So moving on, here I will discuss about time allocation. So for the entire project, we have spent almost 45 to 50 hours every week on like every week on our project for the development and individual work, which is like excluding from the our stand-ups and our lectures. So talking about the front-end development, here we spend 20 to 25 hours every week because front-end is the main basic thing of the product. Only with the backend there is no use of the product. So we always wanted to make sure our front end looks perfect. So we worked on it every week for almost 20 to 25 hours. And for documentation, we have spent 40 to 45 hours. So it was almost 2 days. It was a bit more than that, but like logically talking, removing all other basic daily activities. So we have spent almost 40 to 45 hours for our documentation, like starting from storyboard, roadmap, three sprints, and a write-up, and also creating promo videos and uh, and also adding to this reflection video. So here I want to discuss about unique things which I have learned. So, so here I had general idea about what macros actually is, because our client's requirement was to use, and he mainly suggested using macros in Excel because he wanted a really simplified system rather than any website or any other application. So he wanted to, a very simple system, so he used, agreed with him and used macros. So as I had like general knowledge about it, like what is macros? So it is basically a set of actions that you can use to automate the task, which you actually do repeatedly on regular basis. And also macros are recorded in Visual Basic for application programming languages. So I had this knowledge like we can use macros along with Visual Basic, so it helped us very much, because without that knowledge we were clueless like how to use macros, because we had very theoretical knowledge about that. But here I got to learn how to actually use it and how macros actually works along with the Visual Basic. So I watched so many YouTube videos and gathered some knowledge from friends back in my home country, with who have um, who have some advanced knowledge in Excel. So they were very helpful to me in order to make me understand like from where I can learn how to use it. So it really helped me a lot and I learned a lot about it. So talking about the agile approach, so here as agile methodology includes various steps such as understanding the requirements. So here I just read about agile approach theoretically during my master's as well as my graduation. So here I had opportunity to learn how it actually works in a real life environment. So we also used the various steps of agile approach such as requirements, plan, design, develop, release, and track and monitor the progress. Apart from that, the quality assurance was the another new thing which I have learned. So as basically we all know that quality is very important for any client in any industry. But how to make sure that quality assurance is made as per the client's requirement? It was a great opportunity for me to learn at this platform. So I really learned that like how communication is the key to make sure that client requirements are met. And talking about client feedback's importance, here I also learned like what is the importance, how important it is to work on the client's feedback on regular basis, because our client was not really involved in this project because he had some busy schedule. So we can have such situation in our real life project also. So we should always be prepared about it, like how to deal with the busy client. So I learned this here. It was really one of the major things which I have learned. So moving ahead, what I like most about about this course is that the teamwork engagement activities. So which were like including stand-ups and also working on roadmap storyboards, regularly having meetings with our clients, supervisor, So all these activities helped me a lot because comparing it to my graduation project, um, where we just had to pick a synopsis giving detail about what project we are going to make, and then we directly provide them the project finally after the semester. So there we never had such teamwork engagement activities, especially like weekly stand-up, which was very very important in order to making sure that we are going in the right direction. So it was one of the things which I really liked the most. Talking about what I didn't like much is that I had to do this project online. So online learning for a product development process was a bit of a complicated process. uh, I would have been more happy if I would have got chance to do it uh, face to face, but still taking it in a positive way that I got to learn how to use various online platforms and video making tools where I brushed up my skills of video, advanced video making features. So it was also one of the positive things only. It was a bit difficult, but I got to learn something from it, of course. Apart from that, I would say it would have been great if we had some industrial visits like I had back in my home country. So for master's project, if our university could organize some like visits to major companies like IBM, so it would have been a great experience. Apart from that, I really liked working on this project as it was a great learning experience for me. So I would like to end it here. Overall, I enjoyed being part of the project and I'm very grateful to have an opportunity to learn from some of the best instructors during this master project as well as in the past 2 years. So I would like to end it here. Thank you. Cheers.